Hey guys, I've got to do another video. So this video is recorded outside, as you can see. Taking the dogs a walk, but yeah, I'm going to be reviewing the match in a second. Let me just show you how it is with my dogs, what they look like as well.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left.
It's too cold, honestly. I'll see you inside.
Okay, so the bit of the video that you just saw was actually from yesterday morning, but let's actually get into the match review. So we obviously lost via a 91st minute goal from Aidan Flint, a player who I was scared of before the match. I knew that he can get a goal. 91st minute though, Aidan, mate, it's taken too far, alright? I didn't want us to concede a goal. Never mind a 91st minute one. Really depressing, but you know, I almost cried, to be honest. I felt like tearing up just because we hit the post twice, we hit the crossbar twice. So if Woodward four times and didn't convert any shots other than one. Obviously it's Leon Clark to the rescue, but this time not actually to the rescue because we didn't get anything out of the game. Their goal was quite nicely took in terms of a shot and the dribbling, but it was a counter-attack goal. Yeah, they pretty much counter-attacked us all game. Like literally, when Fleck got sent off, they were still counter-attacking us. They didn't really have a control of the game at all. They just managed to defend us well because they've got a 6'3" centre back, and Aidan Flint is about 6'5". So you know, we're crossing a lot of balls, and they weren't really paying off for that reason because their players are so tall. I feel like it would have been a lot easier if we just tried to take a couple of long shots, but I've been urging the team to do for so long now. Just take a long shot. Duffy's tried a couple, hit the woodwork. Everybody, literally Lundstrom. We know you've got one. You've made you've made a couple of different keepers save your shots. We know that you've got it. Fleck. And carrying on with that, I was criticising Sharp's performance. If he actually pulled the trigger and took a long shot, maybe got a goal or maybe even just got us a corner, that could have put his performance on a completely different level for me. I reckon it was an appalling performance. But if he just took a couple of long shots, you know, could have been different. Leon Clark, he shot when he could, got a goal. Can't moan at him at all, can you? We had a couple of corners in which their keeper Frank Fielding saved an excellent header, which I think it was from Billy Sharp or like, you know, Bash or something. I'm not too sure it was. We really could have done with scoring that, but we had chances in which their keeper wanted to save them if we were just on target, you know. Billy Sharp, literally, do you know when Duffy hit the post the second time from cutting in and from like the corner of the box just shooting? Yeah. When Billy Sharp got that rebound, he should have been shooting that first time. And if it was this time last season, that would have been a goal every single time. But no, getting old into reactions are slow. To be honest, if he just blasted it low and hard, would have got the goal. He shot it straight at their player, which, to be fair, 9 times out of 10 that would have paid off. But it was like one time, you know. His performance was terrible. You know, I'm going to go on to player ratings now before I just keep getting really depressed, but their performance was genuinely quite good from the boys. It was quite good. We just didn't have that ability in the final third to just get a goal, you know. We need to take long shots. I've been saying this for the last month or so now. Leon Clark's been the only player who's really been able to shoot inside the box. You know, David Brooks, he got a goal from a cross. Seriously, boys. We've got players who can take long shots, and worst of all, we haven't got Fleck or Coetzee for the next 3 matches. Obviously not got Coetzee all season, but do you know what I mean? The main midfield that we came into this season, it's gone. It's absolutely been deteriorated. And we've now got Duffy, Lundstrom, and one other guy. It could be Carruthers, it could be Bash, it could be a youngster. That's for another video, obviously. Probably my match preview for the Preston game on Saturday. But let me get into my player ratings right now. So in net we obviously had Simon Moore, and there's only so many times where you can see the shot was good, he couldn't save that, because he's had plenty of long shots this season which he hasn't saved. I know that the shot was good, but his positioning wasn't very good, so I'm going to give him a 7, because I know that you guys are probably going to be all on my back now I've said that, but I feel like the positioning just wasn't great for the shot. It was obviously a nice shot, but Jamie Patterson, Forest reject, I'm sorry, if you're a Nottingham Forest reject, you're never going to be a very good player, right? So yeah, I give him a 7 out of 10. Simon Moore. Right back George Baldock, 7 out of 10 again. He knows the position better than Bash, and we noticed that because he was just so much more comfortable there. He knew what he was doing more. 7 out of 10's what I'd expect from Baldock every game, to be honest. 7 out of 10 or more. It's just frustrating to us how we didn't win the game, never mind get a draw. So in at centre backs we've got Bash, Stearman and O'Connell as a trio. I'm going to go for an 8 out of 10 because they were superb. The goal they couldn't have done about the first one anyway. It was just some lazy defending. I think it might have been from one of them actually, and their players took it around them, but it was a long shot which we've conceded a lot of lately, and it seems the teams know how to score against. So I say that we're going to call George Long in the summer, in the transfer window, and offload one over to him. I'm getting to that point because none of the keepers have been good this season. I know this is only like Simon Moore's 3rd game this season, but I don't care, to be honest. We need a keeper that can actually save long shots and not constantly concede them every game. So yeah, as I said, I've moved back on to keepers onto there, but the trio in defence couldn't. The last goal was just a lapse in concentration, to be honest, and that's all it takes, isn't it? Eh? That's all it takes. So in at left back was Ender, 7 out of 10 again. He's put in a couple of good crosses, but he should really be thinking, you know, against a defence like theirs, the crosses aren't going to go in. We aren't going to score any headed goals, or unless we get a couple of defenders up. I can't get too angry at Stevens because he puts in a shift, but I feel like in the summer, in the January transfer window, that is maybe a position which we could improve upon, because Danny Lafferty, Wilder just doesn't want to give him a chance, and some people did say that, you know, last season he wasn't great in League 1, Danny Lafferty, so never mind in League 2, I mean in the Championship, Jesus Christ, I can't speak. Yeah, and a 7. Lundstrom and Fleck as a duo, I'm giving them a 8 out of 10. I thought they were superb. Lundstrom, people were criticising him for his first couple of performances inside. He's been man of the match. He was man of the match in my opinion on Friday. Sorry, can't speak again. I just don't know why people are getting his back. He's a tricky player. He probably just needs to add a bit more of a end product to his game, which player can't do that? Come on, tell me one player in this team that has got a perfect end product. There isn't any. Duffy enjoys to lose the ball, and we'll rate him highly. So, you know, Lundstrom is no different. It's probably just as good as Duffy in my opinion. In that position, when Lundstrom plays in that Duffy position, I reckon he's just as good. Think about what you will, but that's my opinion. And then Fleck got sent off, obviously, so individual, I'm giving Lundstrom an 8 out of 10. I'm going to give Fleck a 6 out of 10, but as a duo they were good. I'm giving them as a duo 8 out of 10. It's just Fleck 6 out of 10 for that sending off. And let's be honest, we didn't miss him too much when he was sent off. We were playing just the same. Duffy managed to fill in that role that Fleck was in, and that's maybe what Wilder will go with against Preston, to be honest. Maybe put Brooks into that attacking midfield role. I don't know yet. I need to think about it for my predicted 11 that I'll be doing. But that is definitely an option that I could be using. And then obviously Duffy's, I'll say 7 out of 10. Pretty average performance. He got us upfield a couple of times, but he didn't do anything significant. So I can't really you know, say anything like that. There was actually a chance where I think it was like Baldock, he just booted it up, and it fell to Duffy in the box, and instead of just shooting it around the keeper, he tried to do that, but he shot it straight at the keeper. Pretty appalling attempt, and he also could have squared it, but that would have given him a 6 out of 10 if he didn't hit the woodwork twice, you know. His set piece deliverers were pretty good, but obviously they have tall players. So yeah, Duffy, 7 out of 10. Then individual as strikers, I'm not going to go for the first 5 out of 10, so I don't think I'm ever going to go play 5 out of 10 unless they are truly woeful. But 6 out of 10 for Billy Sharp. He didn't move into the right positions, he didn't look for the ball, and when he did get the ball, he lost it. The person next to me, who I was sitting next to, were both agreed they were terrible. And I'm not going to say Donaldson to start next game with Clark, because I saw it before. I think against like Forest, it didn't work one bit. Them two, they're just both too similar in the way that they both enjoy chasing balls. But Clark's obviously a bit better, so I'd rather see Brooks next game up front with Clark, or even see, you know, the likes of Lavery return, because Lavery, where has he been for the last couple of months? He's not been anywhere. I'm not sure whether he's injured or what, because we haven't heard about him, but I'd love to see him come in and have a performance, because my dad, before the start of the season, he thought he was going to be the best striker. I knew he wasn't going to be that, but I'd love to give Lavery a chance. Keelan Lavery, obviously. Moving on. Leon Clark's 8 out of 10 in my opinion. Got the goal obviously, which it couldn't have helped. It didn't help us, to be honest, in the end of the game. Until 91st minute, that got us a draw. But no, Leon Clark couldn't rescue us this time. We've relied on him too much for goals in the last couple of months, and it's finally hitting us. I'd say obviously take more long shots. I've said that enough times in this video already. I'd say try and do little dinks. I'd say do 1-2s, okay? I think it was West Ham against Chelsea. I don't like mentioning West Ham, but we saw their like 5th minute goal. Arnautovic did a quick 1-2, slotted it past the keeper. If we can do that, we could easily, you know, stop dropping like we are. I don't like to say that we're falling apart, but at the moment it feels like we are falling apart, and it's terrible, because we was only singing that about Wednesday not too long ago. I believe that we can turn around this form. Christmas is obviously a sticky period for every team, to be honest. Wolves got a draw against Sunderland. Now I know that we've got Chris Coleman as manager, but you know, Wolves really could have done better. Yeah, I've been quite negative in this video for good reason as well. So if you have enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like on it. Tell me what you guys thought of the performances down below, and tell me who you think should be dropped, because I'm gonna go for Billy Sharp to definitely be dropped in the next game. Obviously, my lineup prediction that will be probably coming out Friday night. You'll get to see the ins and outs who I think will be dropped. But this is the end of the video, so like, subscribe, enjoy the rest of your day, and peace.